you been told you've got plantar fasciitis and you're like, plantar what? I have no idea what that means. I've just got a sore foot. Well, my name's Karen Finnin. I'm a physiotherapist and the director of online.physio, and I'm here to explain to you what that all means. So, with my mate George here, it's lucky he's very flexible because I can show you his foot. So as you can see, our feet are made up of lots of bones, and I've made a simplistic version of the inside of a foot on my drawing board here. So I'll put your foot down, George, and we'll move across to the board. So what is the plantar fascia and how does it get painful? So if we look at the inside of our foot, you can see that there's a little hollow underneath the arch. That's why our footprints, when we walk with wet feet on the ground, we can see that there's a little hollow in the arch. And that is made up of the bones. So our heel bone all the way down to our toe bones creates this arch on the inside of our foot. Now, this foot has to take our whole body weight, and not just our body weight, but sometimes when we're jumping and running and moving, multiples of our body weight. And the little ligaments that hold these joints together aren't quite strong enough on their own to take the whole load of our body without completely collapsing this arch. So, it is up to a band of tissue called the plantar fascia to expand across the arch of our foot and to hold, like a bow of a bow and arrow, that arch in place. So this means that whenever load is put down through our feet, from walking, from jumping, from running, that tissue stops the arch from collapsing. It does have a little bit of give, so there is a little bit of shock absorption that is important in our feet, okay? But it's this band of tissue called the plantar fascia that stops the arch from collapsing and allows us to recoil our arch and bounce off and head into the next step. So plantar is the Latin term for the sole of our foot, and fascia is a term for a thick, tense tissue, okay? And it's attached from one bone to the next. Now, if this plantar fascia is asked to do more than it has the capacity to do, something can become irritated. So an example might be if you change footwear, or you suddenly start a running program, or you go on a hike, or you become more active than you have for a little while, or even if you're just doing your normal things but you're getting older over time, sometimes this overloads. And where's the most common point that it overloads? Well, it tends to be here where it attaches onto the heel bone. So people with plantar fascia will often have pain near the back of the arch of the foot, near the heel bone. So what to do about it? Well, if it's given graduated load, then this can remodel and go back to a pain-free state. If it's given lots of overload and too much than it can handle, then it's just going to stay and remain irritated. Now, the bad news is that plantar fasciitis is notoriously slow to settle. It's not uncommon to have this for 6 or even 12 months. But the good thing is that over time, with doing the right things like suitable footwear, modifying the activity to a level that's suitable, and certain stretches and strength exercises, you can help this to recover more quickly. I hope that's helped you to find out a little bit more about the arch of your foot and the plantar fascia within it, and shed a bit of light on that tricky condition that makes it feel like you've got a stone in your shoe. All right, guys, I hope that's helpful. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.